Hi. Even the most experienced sales reps sometimes forget the basics of what to do and what not to do on sales calls. Let's talk about the do's first. The very first thing that you want to do when you get onto a sales call is make sure that you listen intently, because that prospect is going to be explaining to you what it is that has inspired them to reach out. When you understand their needs and you know your offer, you can help connect them to the best solution for them. Next, you really need to know what you're selling. Clients want to make an informed decision, and that is way easier for them to do when an expert provides truthful, honest answers rather than just telling them what they think they need to hear just so that they can get a sale, right? That doesn't feel good, and it is not the best way to get referrals, because either way, the truth is going to be revealed. When it is, you want to be the one with a 5-star review rather than a 1-star ranting complaint. Agree? It also helps when you tell the truth because clients know what to expect. That helps to avoid returns and refunds later. That's always good for your bottom line, right? Next, number 3, you always want to follow up after your conversations to get feedback, and you just want to be able to track what the customer journey is like with you. It's always a great way to reassure clients they're making a good decision, and it gives you the opportunity to answer questions that may have popped up. Bonus, it helps you build a community and network that will pay with referrals in the long run. Doesn't that sound great? Next, you want to be professional. By that, I mean be authentic, honest, and understand you are not going to be everyone's cup of tea. You can't make everyone happy. Just hold yourself accountable for what you say and do, and stay organized. Make sure that nothing falls through the cracks, that the customer journey is as you intended it to be. If it doesn't go as planned, it's okay. Just have a plan B to fix it, and stay committed to making sure that you deliver what you say that you're going to in that offer. As long as you're aligned with integrity and deliver the offer that was sold to the best of your ability, that's the best you can do. Now, finally, number 5, remember to thank the customer for their business. They have trusted you with their investment, and it's important to take that responsibility seriously. Agree? Now, let's dive into the don'ts. These are the things you absolutely don't want to do on a sales call. You don't want to come across as pushy or aggressive. Now, on a call, when you have leads, when you're a business owner, if things are tight, it's pretty easy in survival mode to get a little bit more pushy and more aggressive than what you would have liked, right? If you're always focusing on the client and making sure that you're in integrity with that offer and the best interests of the client, connecting those two things, compassion comes through, and that makes things feel less pushy or aggressive. Having said that, you don't want to be too soft either, because if somebody is coming with a lot of fear and that fear is preventing them from taking action that is actually going to make their lives better, you want to be able to help them overcome their fear. Again, it's not in a pushy or aggressive way, but more compassionate and empathetic way, in order to be able to help them make a decision that is best for them. Okay. Number 2, you don't want to use manipulation tactics to swindle people out of their money. It doesn't feel good. How many courses are out there using the exact same strategies that have been used since the 80s and they didn't work then? You can copy everything right down to the letter, it doesn't mean it's going to work for you. And especially if your intentions are not the best, right? So when it comes to doing sales calls, using manipulation tactics like whispering or shutting up, and the first person that talks is a loser, or I don't know, pick them. There's a bajillion of them. They don't, people know them and they just don't feel good. Don't do it. Making false promises or exaggerating the benefits of your offer, that's not the best way either. Again, truth always comes to the surface. So don't play those games. Ignoring customer concerns or objections and avoiding them if things don't go right is it's not the best. Own it, face it, deal with it. And knowing that things don't work perfect is okay, but having your commitment to making sure that you make things right does build credibility for your business. Finally, don't answer questions with questions. That's just plain old annoying. The goal of closing is to create a win-win-win relationship with your customers. By following these simple guidelines for sales calls, essentially the basics, you can build trust and credibility that clients and customers rave about. Does not feel like a great recipe for long-term business success? I hope so. So experience has taught me that having disappointed clients takes a lot of time and energy to fix, because once they get upset, that story is being told to everyone they know until it gets fixed. And sometimes they don't even tell the good news. They just keep with the bad story, and that's not good for anything. So having a grateful client telling everyone they know about the amazing experience they had is a much better system for your bottom line. And besides, it feels good to hear the stories of how you help someone change their lives, right? Great. If this information helped you, I would love to hear about it below. I've also added some more information below. So click that button, check out that if this is of value to you. Thanks.